Good evening, listeners. This is Fun Key Records, and tonight I have something truly special for you. Imagine the voice of history calling out not from books, but through the power of music. Tonight's song takes us back to the life of a figure you might have heard of in your history classes. Squanto, a member of the Patuxet people, his life is a story of resilience, betrayal, survival, and ultimately hope. A journey that brought him from the shores of his homeland to the enslaved lands of Spain, then to England, and finally back home, only to face unimaginable loss. But this is no ordinary story of despair. Squanto's return led him to help the pilgrims who were struggling to survive on his native soil. He taught them the ways of the land, how to fish, plant, and gather, a gift in honor of his lost people, the Patuxet, and a glimmer of hope for peace. The song you're about to hear, Squanto's Song, Echoes of the Patuxet, captures the soul of his journey, a ballad of sacrifice and resilience. This is one of those rare pieces that tells a story beyond the lyrics, a story that still echoes through the generations.
I was born a member of the Patuxet people, in the land we call home, nestled near the forests and shores that gave us everything we needed. My childhood was spent learning our ways, how to hunt, fish, and respect the land. Little did I know how far I would journey from this place, and how much the world would change for my people and me. When I first saw the sails of European ships on the horizon, they filled me with wonder and a hint of fear. We had heard rumors of these pale-skinned travelers, and I approached with both caution and curiosity. But soon my curiosity led me to an experience darker than I could have imagined. I was tricked, captured, and taken across the ocean to Spain. There, I was sold into slavery, another man's property in a strange, unforgiving land. My spirit nearly broke, but I could not let go of my hope to return home. Eventually, Spanish friars took pity on me and helped me gain my freedom. This act of kindness gave me a chance to leave Spain, and I eventually found myself in England. I learned their language and their customs, always with the goal of returning to my homeland. After years in England, I finally secured passage back to the land of my birth. I was filled with anticipation, dreaming of reuniting with my family and my people. But when I arrived, I was met not with familiar faces, but with silence. Disease had swept through the Patuxets while I was away, and I was the last of my people. And then came the new settlers, the pilgrims, weak and starving. They were strangers in a land they did not understand. Some of my people, the Wampanoag, considered them potential allies, and my chief Massasoit tasked me with helping them. I spoke their language, knew their ways, and more importantly, I understood how to survive here. They listened as I taught them to fish, to plant corn, and to live in harmony with the land. These things we, the Patuxet, had known for generations. I shared with them what I could, hoping my efforts would bring peace between our people and the newcomers. I did not do it for glory or wealth, but in honor of my ancestors and the Patuxet people, who were now only memories. That first successful harvest they celebrated with a feast, a day that has since become known as Thanksgiving. To you, this may be a holiday. To me, it was a glimmer of hope, a small symbol that perhaps despite all the sorrow and loss, new friendships could be made, and the cycle of life could begin anew. I was born by shores of green and wood, in the land where my ancestors stood. We took only what we needed and gave what we could, in a cycle of life understood. Then sails like clouds cut through our sky. A wonder and fear caught my eye. I stepped with caution, drew in close, but found myself bound, a stolen ghost. This is my song of loss and A path through shadows into light, from bondage and chains to homeland shore, where echoes of the Patuxet roar. Strangers, I found my way, watched and learned both night and day, dreamed of forests, rivers and friends, of the life I'd reclaim when this journey ends. Though all was taken, I still remain a son of the Patuxet, heart unchanged. I teach, I heal, I build, I mend, so history's sorrow might find an end. Back home, but silence met my soul. Disease had claimed what once was whole. I'm the last of my people, yet here I stand to guide these settlers on our land. This is my song of loss and fight, a path through shadows into light, from bondage and chains, the homeland shore, where echoes of the Patuxet roar. This is my song of loss and fight, a path through shadows into light, from bondage and chains to homeland shore, where echoes of the Patuxet roar.
Squanto's song, Echoes of the Patuxet. What a powerful journey of heart and history, right? This song doesn't just tell Squanto's story, it brings it to life through the haunting sounds of drums, flute, and guitar, reminding us that the stories of survival and resilience continue to resonate today. As we reflect on this, let's remember that beyond the Thanksgiving holiday lies a deeper story of strength, sorrow, and hope, carried by those who first walked this land. Thank you for tuning in to where the music isn't just sound, it's history, emotion, and life itself.